Twitch has been up to some shenanigans. And I am telling you, I'm not happy with any of the platforms out now. I'm not happy with YouTube. I'm not happy with Twitch. I'm not happy with Meta. I'm not happy with Facebook. I'm not happy with Instagram. I'm not happy with Twitter. I'm not happy with TikTok. I'm not happy with Snapchat. I'm not happy with MySpace. I'm not happy with AOL. I am not happy with a lot of the ICQ. Oh, that's really old school, if you guys know what that is. But neither is Angry Joe. And I love Angry Joe since the inception of Angry Joe. I think I was his first subscriber. Thank you. I'd like to give myself applause for having good taste and entertainment. I was Angry Joe's first subscriber. Really, seriously, I was, Pepe. Don't say I wasn't. I was. And it's great to see now him killing it. He has now 2 subscribers. Can we have some applause for Angry Joe? True. He now has 2 subscribers. But like, let's just check out what Angry Joe is upset about. Best rants besides myself in the industry. And he's pissed off at Twitch, and he should be, and we should all be. We should all be just pissed off at every platform there is, because there's no platform that's out there right now that's giving us what we want. And that is unadulterated ability to be an adult. I don't like the platforms because they're all trying to posture and be politically correct and try to be relevant to cultural situations, and you know, everything's gotta be correct and we can't offend anybody and we can't do this because we're not really adults, we're actually little children and we don't know what to do, and I can't find my big boy pants. You know, like, we're all being fed, spoon-fed in a high chair. That's what all these platforms are doing, because we aren't adult to make decisions. We aren't adults here. Nobody's an adult anymore. We're just all little children. So let's see what he's upset about.
This just shows you how unhealthy the company culture at Twitch is. They expect you to bust your fucking ass while they do nothing to fucking help you. And by the way, ban you for fucking stupid ass shit while there are motherfucking women on Twitch literally having sex and getting banned for what, 3 fucking days, 7 days, and coming back and having more viewers. You just paid for that girl's fucking house and rent for 3 fucking months. Of course she's gonna go and do it again. This just shows you how unhealthy the company culture at Twitch is. They expect you to bust your fucking ass while they do nothing to fucking help you. And by the way, ban you.
He's so right. People are actually putting in work, hard work as creators to try and make it, to try and do something. And then you get like booby streamers and girls on there that obviously are on there for the wrong reasons, you know? And, you know, let's not just pick on the women. Let's also say there's ball streamers out there. There's men that just show their balls. And it's disgusting. And they just dance around with their balls on display. Have you seen this new thing happening? No. I'm sure it'll happen now that I've said it. But really, let's be fair. Let's be equal. There are ball streamers. There are ball streamers out there dancing around with their nuts hanging and flopping out. They're everywhere. It's ridiculous. But they're also women, booby streamers. And God forbid you say that. God forbid. This is going to get me banned. This is going to get me permabanned just talking like this. You know, and that is the ridiculousness of these platforms. And I understand where this rage is coming from because it's asinine. It's asinine. It's corporatism trying to put itself on a platter to serve itself up correctly for society. For society. And this is how fucked up society has gotten.
You for fucking stupid ass shit while there are motherfucking women on Twitch literally having sex and getting banned for what, 3 fucking days, 7 days, and coming back and having more viewers. You just paid for that girl's fucking house and rent for 3 fucking months. Of course she's gonna go and do it again. This just shows you how unhealthy the company culture at Twitch is. They expect you to bust your fucking ass while they do nothing to fucking help you. And by the way, ban you for fucking stupid ass shit while there are motherfucking women on Twitch literally having sex and getting banned for what, 3 fucking days, 7 days, and coming back and having more viewers. You just paid for that girl's fucking house and rent for 3 fucking months. Of course she's gonna go and do it again. just shows you how unhealthy the company culture at Twitch is. They expect you to bust your fucking ass while they
it's
do.
Just repeating and repeating. But I want to see the full video. I know. I'm listening to it over and over again. I'm listening. Where is the actual full video at? Is what I need to fucking. It's a clip. It's a clip. He's right. He's right. I want to watch the entirety of this fucking video right now.
But he can fucking blow it on gambling. And you trotted out, oh, we are banning all unregulated banning sites, but there's still fucking gambling. There's still fucking slots that you can stream on Twitch. Is that what you're saying? So you're doing a half measure every...
So here's the thing that's happening on Twitch. They're banning slots. They're banning a lot of different forms of gambling because of gambling addictions and shit like that. You know, here's the thing. It's a serious thing. People have addictions. You know, to be rational, people have these addictions, and the platforms kind of serve it up on a platter, and they're a statistic. But like on the real though, maybe I'm going about this real hardcore, but like people have the ability to make a choice. People have the ability to decide to get help for their addictions. And there are people out there that, you know, make a living off of, you know, playing these games and streaming these games, and I personally don't see a problem with it. If people want to sit down and watch somebody play slots, fucking what's the problem? What is the problem with that? You know, I mean, like, gambling isn't something new. You know what I mean? The fact that Twitch wants to cut off that revenue stream personally makes me just wonder about Amazon as a corporation. You know, they're supposed to be capitalist pigs that we all love. And they're cutting off their nose to spite their face, and they're okay with the booby streamers. They're okay with the money that they're making from prostitution. They're fine with that. They're absolutely fine with prostitution. But they're not fine with gambling. So, like, where do you draw the line at? It makes no sense to me. It makes absolutely no sense to me. They're keeping poker, which is great because I love poker, you know, because it's a game of skill, okay? But, you know, in terms of like this gambling thing and they're cutting people off, I don't know, man. Like, it just makes me wonder about society as a whole. Don't people have the ability? You know, if people are addicted, they need to get help. They need to get help. But like, I don't know. Twitch always comes in with, and then they only ban certain people for certain those that are playing slots on Twitch. They only ban like a small percentage, which is what Joe's saying. There's other people who are not as well known that don't have the notoriety that keep on doing what they're doing. So they're not even policing it to the way that they said that they would police it. So it's
you want to applaud, and then later. So I guess that's what you thought. You were building goodwill so that at 3 a.m. you could fucking post this, and then at 5 a.m. tell me that you're one of our most valued people. Fuck you, Joe. Give me more money. If you were making enough money, you would have given it all to me. So I guess they just sent a blanket fucking email with a no reply email address.
Right,
wow.
Right.
Thank you.
Because they have no people. Because they have hired no actual human people. And that is actually what's happening with YouTube as well. They have no people to help you. You need people. God forbid this world turning into AI, because AI is not going to help you. I already had an issue with it on YouTube where I had some type of crazy copyright strike for no reason, and everything started getting pulled down on my channel about, what was it, 3 months ago now? And then Obsidian Ant came to the rescue and helped us out on the channel. You guys remember that? Everything started getting pulled down, and I tried to get help, and there was no help to be had. It was all automated. Everything. At 15,000 subscribers, I had no help, right? It shouldn't even be for like, there shouldn't even really be a number. There should be no number. It should just be like, there should be somebody there to help you. These corporations have the money to have somebody real who is human help you in a timely manner. Not right away. I mean, that's ridiculous to think you're going to get that help right away. But in a timely manner through all emails I sent, by the way, came back automated. Everything was automated. And it was just an endless loop of automation that sent me nowhere except in circles and did absolutely nothing to remedy what it was that I was going through. And it was a giant double tap middle finger in my face from YouTube saying, we don't give a fuck. That's exactly what they were saying to me. Thank you, Billy Angel. Thank you for those biddies. Feels like DG is this guy's translator. I am translating for Angry Joe right now. Thank you, Billy. But yes, this is what's happening in the world of content creation, which is why content creators are so frustrated. And guess what? It's saturated right now. It's a swamp. It's a quagmire. Everybody and their brother and their sisters coming to this as a content creator, thinking they're entertaining, thinking that they're going to be the newest fucking Howard Stern or what, Joe Rogan or whatever the fuck they think that they're going to be. And it is saturated. Why? Are these platforms saturated with people? Because it's the only way people are getting paid these days. A lot of people are like, fuck it. They don't want the 9-to-5. They don't want to deal with the bullshit. They don't want to like submit themselves to slavery for their freedom units. And so they're like, here, let me find alternate ways in which I can make income. So what do? They gravitate to YouTube. They gravitate to Twitch. And then it becomes completely saturated. It's hard to find anything anymore. Like, I have become like, I thought I was small before. That's what she said. No, Pepe, that is not what she said. Sorry. Anyway, let's keep going.
How professional. So let me get this.
Listen. Matt Style says the amount of people using the platform, no way a human will reply in a timely manner. So automation is a necessity, albeit it sucks and useless, really. It's not only just useless, Mad Style, it's 5 steps backwards. It actually does more harm than good, the automation. And I would just argue this, Mad Style, and I get where you're coming from. I get your argument. But I would say this. There is no reason why a human being can't look over a problem within 7 days and respond to an email. Like, that's all that it takes. An actual human typing with me back and forth through via email, that should be not a problem in 2022. That's what's needed. That's all that's needed. Just somebody to glance at it, read it, a real person, understand it because they have a human brain and can actually have a conversation with me via email. That should not be a fucking problem. That shouldn't be a fucking problem at all. And I think you can agree with that, Mad Style. I think they should at least hire enough people to answer people's serious concerns when they have issues on Twitch and on YouTube by simply responding via email and helping the situation that way within a week. That is not out of the question. That is not absurd. That is not an absurd thing to ask for. But instead, you get stuck in an infinite feedback loop of yourself. It's like 50 of you looking at yourself, wondering what the fuck is going on. And you're like, oh, yeah, that's right. It's just me looking at me over and over again. And nothing gets fucking done. Nothing.
Straight. You guys word this like it's a good thing, but it's not. You ignore tier payouts that smaller streamers have asked for. So that's the big thing here. It took me a while to find it. Here it is. How can we improve subscriptions? So 22,000 people voted to fucking increase the revenue split for streamers and lower payout minimums, and Twitch declined. They said, no, fuck you. Firstly, we want to thank you for posting, but fuck you, give me more money. We can't do 70-30. It's only 50-50. And then they go on to cite from the fucking blog post. So this actually originates from smaller creators saying, hey, Twitch, you know what would be great incentive for us and for you working in our corner right for us building your service is to improve your fucking payouts and prove the revenue split up to.
And that's the problem, Mad Style. Mad Style, you are 100% fucking correct, dude. Mad Style, I like you, dude. You're having fucking rational conversations right now. Yeah, he says, yeah, I agree, but do not see YouTube or Twitch paying decent wages to hire people to do that. I'm frothing. I'm spitting at the mouth right now because I'm getting upset. Yes. And the crazy thing is that revenues and the revenues are through the fucking roof. I listened to a fucking Google conference call, a fucking quarterly. They're through the fucking roof. Everything's through the roof. In such a hard economic time, these corporations are banking. They're pocketing fucking dollar bills left and right. They got so much cheddar, they don't know what to do with it. It's spilling out of their goddamn pockets. And they still cannot dedicate any of those profits towards getting people that can actually respond to emails. How much the fuck would that be in an expense? You know, that is the problem because they have no competition. They have no real competition. It's TikTok, YouTube, Twitch. You know, these platforms, they're fine with it. It's the fucking triarchy. They know they've got everything cornered. They know they can get away with anything. They know that there's no competition, and the content creators know that there's no other competition, and the content creators are going there because they're just like, well, what the fuck? If somebody's going to see me, it's going to be on one of those 3 platforms, so I guess I gotta fucking go on these platforms and be the slave and just be like, okay, thanks so much for the little fucking crumbs that you're giving me. That's what you gotta say if you're a content creator, and it's gotta stop. It's got to stop. I came from an era where all these platforms started out organic, and it felt natural, and it felt good, and you got to meet people, and it was positive, and it was community driven, and it was healthy, right? It always starts that way. It always starts that way. And then the suits come in, and the corpo moves come in, and then they start rubbing their fingers, and they start, oh, we need more. Oh, we need more. And they gotta make their shareholders happy. I mean, really, in the terms of the amount of expense that this would be, it would be minimal. It would be a drop in the fucking bucket if they just put a little bit out to help the content creators, but they're not going to. Why? Because people are coming in droves to be quote unquote content creators. Like they're coming in. So, you know, the supply, there's an oversupply of content creators right now. There's a complete oversupply.
To the level of your competition. We're not even asking for some insane fucking thing. We're asking what your competition is offering us. And it started from that. So ignore the tier payouts that smaller streamers ask for, and then shaft over 100,000K like you get to regulate that shit when a chunk of us have employees to pay. That's exactly what I was saying.
I'm outraged. I'm more outraged than Angry Joe. I'm angrier than Angry Joe right now, and I cannot continue this video. I need to lighten up. I need to lighten up.